Do you have a gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. This message is sponsored by DGS, the Degenerative Gambling Society, aka Cat Nation Live. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I see we got the first loser of the day, and that is Alex this morning. No Travis Matthews this morning. Gotcha. Went a little dark today, if you can see. On the bright side. Good morning. Man, I'm losing my color. I need to get out golfing more. I think we need to take a day off and get golfing. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Thomas wants to know anybody ever texted degenerates. You don't want to, because then if you bet with FanDuel or DraftKings, you'll be put on a blacklist and not be able to bet with them. So I wouldn't mess with it unless you're serious. Good morning, everybody. Anthony, Renaud, Who Dat, Bob, Alex, Joey, Tony Smith, Blake in the house, Thomas, Christina, good morning. Glad to have you. On time today. William, Ross, Chef Bayer is here. Thomas says likes for everyone except Kyle's shirt. It's a little wildness today. We got the Saguaros, we got tequila, and we got skulls. I'm more preparing for the Day of the Dead on November 2nd, which, by the way, is my daughter's birthday party. And she just let me know, Dad, you made my party on the Day of the Dead. It's great. We can celebrate them, too. Celebrate your aunts and your grandparents. Alex says he was just changing his shirt, just buttoning up. No, I always have them loose, but it just didn't look right loose. It's hot in here today. I don't get it. I think they just cranked the heater on or something. It's raining again. I don't know what this weather is. It's a good thing you guys are at 25 likes, because you're halfway there for Saturday. You're halfway to Saturday getting a free package giveaway. Man, what a way to take it in the booty yesterday with my game of the week. 7 second half points. We need 2 fucking scores. Lewis, what's going on, brother? How are you? Andrew, good morning. William says the shirt keeps me young. Thank you. I just need a mask now to really make me look young. The face for radio on screen. I don't know what happened. I think I had a brand new Campus Direct hat, and somebody stole it off my desk. 70 in Boston. Yeah, it's raining and still going to be 70-something or 80-something here today. Still going to be nice out today. Oh, man. You got to let it go, right? You got to let it go. But I'm still reeling from last night's fuckery. They had plenty of opportunities to score in the second half. 4th and goal and they miss rather than kick a field goal, which would have obviously changed field possession and not pinned them so far deep, which obviously that was part of their plan, but some weird wacky shit at the end of that game. Weird wacky shit at the end of the game, and it is what it is. I mean, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Had the hate mail coming in right away like I was out there on the fucking field. The hate emails were rolling in, let me tell you. Not a lot. There was like 1 or 2. Like, it's my fault. I'd play that fucking game all over again. I'd play it 100 times in a row. And with those scenarios, with that many first half points, we'd probably cash them 99 times. You know? Shit happens. And it's funny that I get hate when we lose a big play, and I'm like, hey, I bet more than you, so who do you think's really upset? I ain't upset. Shit happens. Shit happens. It is what it is, and you move on. Ross says, that Nevada game, you're right, Kyle. 0 points by Nevada reminded me of Wyoming UNLV last year when I needed the over in that over 53 to cash 15,000 and no points in the second half. I mean, Thomas says, I knew it was a lock until the end. Oh, man. Christina says people get mad because they don't understand bankroll management. 100%. 100%. Manny's from Fresno and he says he's mad that they couldn't score right. I mean, if you look at everything that happened in that game, they had so many opportunities. So many opportunities in that game. And just never happened, you know? It is what it is on that note, you know? Unfortunately. I fucking lost big. But it's okay. We'll bounce back today. Alex, you should have access to it. Try logging out and then logging back in if you can't see it. Average Card Collector says personal plays were fire. Free plays from the live show were doing swell yesterday. We cashed the Duke bet yesterday. We cashed the Duke first quarter bet yesterday. We cashed that one yesterday. I mean, we were rolling. We were definitely rolling yesterday. So, you know, we had some good ones. Luckily, my personal plays saved me from having a really bad day because of Game of the Week, dropping at the very end, you know? But that game, shoulda, coulda, woulda, man. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Ooh, spilt a coffee. All righty. Oh yeah, Saints played like a bag of ass on Thursday. Hopefully that wasn't the only thing that you bet that I gave out, Blake. Hopefully you bet the other stuff that we gave out. But we win a hell of a lot more than we lose. We were on a nice big heater. We were bound to drop one because you got to drop one in order to start a new win streak, right? You got to drop one to start a new win streak. And by the way, today's going to be another winning day. Today's going to be another winning day. It's going to be fun. Gonna be fun. What's going on, James? Coach Hubs jumping on board. I see you there, Coach Hubs. Jumping on board premium plays for today, as well as my personal plays, double dipping. For Daryl jumping on board premium plays, glad to have you on board. Xavier, for Daryl as well. Christina jumping on board my personal plays. Christina double dipping today with premium plays. Reed, thank you. Tyler jumping on board. Guaranteed Saturday. Mr. Bracken's jumping on board the PFL max fight pick. Reed, Robert, Tyler, Who Dat Bob, Brandon, Zach. I think Zach's in the chat. Dave Maving, Bram Boyd, everybody jumping on board my personal plays. Glad to have you guys back on board. Anthony, double dipping Anthony. Pedro, double dipping. Mr. Bracken's getting the UFC Max fight pick and my personal plays. Mr. Brackens, you were up awfully late last night. Ronald, remember Saturday, you need 50 for the free promo. You need 50 on Saturday. We up it on Saturday. We push you guys to the limit on Saturday. So you guys are getting close. You're almost there. 50 thumbs ups, 50 likes, and we'll do a giveaway. Chris Temple, there's another like for you guys. Chris will give us one. Who Dat Bob's is hammer and pound the like button. We're going to jump right into it. Because, by the way, just putting this out there, Ricky Brown, as well as Thomas, jumping on board my personal plays for today. Ricky Brown, you got premium plays. Glad to have you on board. Plays are posted. But remember, there's 2 live shows today. And I see a lot of names that aren't in green. I see a lot of names that are not showing up in green. So you guys are not going to get that second live show. The second live show is for YouTube exclusive members only. If you are not a YouTube exclusive member, you're going to want to join the YouTube exclusive community. It's $9.99 a month to $14.99 a month. What's the difference between the two? One of them is going to get you more extra videos than the other, which gives you just a tad bit more access. So for less than $15 or less than $10 a month, you can have access to our members only, which will get you today's members only live show. So if you're not having access to it, you're going to miss out. We will be live about 15 minutes after this one ends. We will be live again. Here's the link to it. There's the link to it. Click that or click the join now button or the $sign. Get your name in green. That way you have access to the second live show. The second live show is 100% geared towards live wagering of the games that are going on live from that first set of games. All right? Can't promise you what we're going to be betting, but what I can promise you is when opportunities arise, we will bet it. All right? We will bet it. And as anything with anything live, you just never know what's going to happen. So you don't know what you're betting on. You don't know any of the scenarios just yet. But we will during the live show. Sometimes there's a lot of action. Sometimes there's just a little bit. Nice little mix in between. So come join the YouTube community and let's have some fun. All right, let's have some fun today. Let's get these breakdowns going because we've got to get into it. And by the way, if you were on my personal plays yesterday, we did have a big winning day on that note. So NHL package won again. So if you're not on board, the daily plays today, I'm telling you, I told you guys yesterday, daily plays today, they're going to be great. Ross Pitts jumping on board my personal plays. Sonny as well. Federal, I see you're in here. Thank you for jumping on board as well. Anthony is back. Did you miss anything? Nope. Not yet. Not yet. We're just getting ready to dive into it. Just getting ready to dive into it. See what kind of trouble we can get into this morning. Pretty sure we can get into some trouble this morning. We can cause some waves this morning. have chat go? Christina, welcome to the Cap Nation side. Welcome to the Cap Nation membership side. You will have access, ma'am, to the second show. Alex. Look at Alex instantly coming back with the orange. Look at Alex instantly coming back with the orange. Welcome back, Alex. Alex, you'll have access to that second live show. As far as a second live show tomorrow, it is a possibility, but it's not certain. But there is definitely a second live show today. 100% second live show today. I love the second live shows on Saturday. Which, what does the orange give you? What does that say? Let's see. Or is that orange or is that brown? I don't even know. One of the loyalty badges. Like it. Alex, how long does it say you are a member for? John joining. John, you'll have access to the second. Look at that. Leap Jackson, how much does it cost to get personal plays? Premium personal plays are on sale for just $10 a day. Normally it's 3 days for 99 bucks, but they're on sale for 10 bucks. So I hope they keep it that way. You can't miss out. You can't miss out on that one right there because that's a smoking deal compared to where they normally are. I'll post a link. There's the link right there to go get premium or my personal plays. Can't go wrong with either one. Alex says orange. Does it tell you the timeline? Does it tell you how many months or years? Out of curiosity. Look at that. We got John and Christina joining us as well as Alex. And by the way, what'll happen is we'll go live here for about another hour-ish. And then we'll get off. And then we will reset, take about a 10 to 20 minute break. And we'll come back live. The games will be rolling. Hopefully I'm already in tune and there's some good stuff rolling and we can jump right into live wagering. Manny says 2 more members for a package in the members live show. Yes, for every 5 new ones that we get to sign up, we will do a members only giveaway during the members only show. So, 2 years, 9 months. Very nice. See, look at that. Jumps right back on board where you were. So, we will give a membership on our site away, or a package on our site away, every 5 YouTube exclusive members. And that's only available to the exclusive members in the live show. So, even though there's a decent amount of you guys that sign up, there's not I'd say probably 25% actually come for that second live show. So, great odds to win. How about those baseball games yesterday, huh? Just straight wildness. Just straight wildness and madness in the baseball games. Greg Engel jumping on board the FC Group's personal plays today. Which, by the way, none of those are early, so those are great. If you're looking for something later on in the day, make sure you jump on board the FC Group's plays because theirs are all later in the day. Whereas mine, I do have one early one. I have one early one. Or take that back. There's 2 early ones. I have 2 9 o'clock games. 2 9 o'clock games. All right, let's get these live odds up, and we will start breaking down college football for you guys. Let's start with the Nebraska and Indiana game. I've had a handful of individuals reach out. Aaron, what's going on, man? Aaron said, just join, name not in green. Your name shows up in green. but I think you were already a member. Let me see what it says. I can look it up. Hit the refresh button and see what it says. But yeah, we'll take a look at the Nebraska-Indiana game first. We'll take a look at that Ragin' Cajuns, Coastal Carolina game. Arizona State, Cincinnati. Can Scattaboo get the job done? Very weird, Aaron. Everybody, we will count Aaron to the mix as number 4. Alex, as of right now, there's 3 for a nice big 3-0, but there's a possibility. There's a possibility to have an additional one. Yeah, Aaron's membership went through today. Joined 0 days ago, so joined today, but it did not show up on the screen, so we'll count him. He's number 4. One more, and then we'll do a members only giveaway during the members only. Ross says Mookie homers again. Mookie's definitely helping me in the most home runs in the NLCS category. I wouldn't have been disappointed if they would have won yesterday because I would have cashed that ticket. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's get... Oh, where my live odds just went. Live odds are down. All right, get them. Let me log back in. Ross Pitts says forks up for Arizona State. Anthony says Army over, Indiana over, Missouri over, Arizona State over, Coastal Carolina over. Alonzo broke his home run slump. I know. When I backed down, I've been betting him for 250 when I was betting him, and I finally bet him, and I bet it for 100. I got a little bit back, though. Ronaldo says 57 in the chat. Don't be selfish. Hit the thumbs up button. All right, all right, all right. James Harris, thanks for jumping on board. Premium plays today, as well as Scott. Abraham ZSC jumped on board my personal plays today. Glad to have you on board. Boom. Nebraska, Indiana. Nebraska on the road, catching 6.5 against a red hot Indiana Hoosiers team. They are still undefeated, 6-0. Laying 6.5 minus 105, which means you could find 6. Minus $1.15 usually. Total sitting over and under 48.5. Indiana's a minus 225 money line favorite. First half numbers: Indiana laying 3.5 with a total over and under 24 points. Full game total on this one sitting at 48.5. Nebraska. We were right in Nebraska till the wheels fell off, and when the wheels fell off, they lost not only the wheels, but I mean they were grinding on calipers going down the road. Mauricio says, "I'm here, guys. How about them Yankees?" Definitely good yesterday. Air Fryer Nation, Alex. Air Fryer Nation. Nebraska coming off a big but super low-scoring win over Rutgers. Not last week because they had a week off. This was going back on the 5th. Nebraska coming off a bye week. Their last win, they won 14-7. Very low-scoring games for Nebraska as of late. Since that Illinois loss, where they lost 31-24 back on the 20th of September, the Purdue game saw a total of only 38 points in their 28-10 win over Purdue, and then 14-7 over Rutgers. And again, Nebraska's only loss was to Illinois, losing 31-24. Indiana. What can we say about Indiana? Are they for real? Are they for real? Is Indiana for real? 6-0, Big Ten. Big matchup today. They, too, had a bye, coming off a massive 41-24 win over Northwestern in week number 6. Before that, they had a 42-28 win over Maryland. They beat Charlotte 52-14. They beat UCLA 42-13. They beat Western Illinois 77-3. They beat FIU in the beginning of the year, just getting rolling 31-7. Look at all those high-scoring games where Illinois is scoring that many points. The total in this one is sitting at 48.5. Now you got to ask yourself, why? Why? They give up points. Nebraska gives up points. Nebraska hasn't been scoring as of late, but I'm going to say I like the over in this one. I like the over in this one. Ross says, I love Indiana today, and I want to say, and I want to ride with Indiana. I do. I really do. I want to say, let's go, Hoosiers, let's go. You know, I want to be all over them. But at the same time, it's a big matchup. They are at home. They get a very hungry Nebraska team who's 5-1. Looking to do damage. And I'm a tad bit scared to roll the dice on Indiana. I think they get the job done, but I've stayed off of it just because of the big marquee matchup with these two teams today. But I did steer clear of it. That was just me personally. Even though I do think Indiana covers, I think they've got a great chance to cover. I think they are the better team. They have more talent. Their offense is rolling. However, Nebraska, coming off the bye, gives them plenty of opportunities to fix things that were broke, get players healthy again. First quarter action. First quarter total over 9.5 minus 156. Your boy just bet it to win 300. Yes, folks, I did just bet that game. Gonna put it up on the screen for you guys, and that was Nebraska, Indiana, first quarter over 9.5. Now they juiced it a little bit, minus 156. All right, they juiced it. Got to lay a little bit of juice, but let me clear out these ones from yesterday first. Okay. What a BYU second half. Duke first quarter win yesterday. Duke full game win yesterday. I love it when people are like, oh, your free plays suck. Yet we keep cashing them. And I keep betting them, showing real tickets. All right, Indiana first quarter action. You'll see it up on the screen here in just a second. Bada bing bing right there. My shirt is pretty hideous today. I hope I don't scare anybody away with this ugly ass shirt. Might have to take an intermission and go put my Travis Matthews back on. Just kidding, Alex. Just kidding. I don't think I have a Travis Matthews here today. Might have one in the car, though. All right. Just getting some things rolling here. There we go. Russell Wilson starting tomorrow. I mean, we'll talk about that tomorrow. That's a... I just don't get it. Russell Wilson hasn't been able to do anything anywhere, and he's not going to help that team. Just plain and simple. Russ is not going to help that team. You're better off putting that senior leadership, veteran leadership on the sidelines and help him coach Justin Fields, because just when you get shit rolling, you want to take him off the field. I gotcha. Got it. Got to make that contract money worth it, right? Joey says, huge Steeler fan and season ticket holder. I have no idea what they're thinking, Alex. I'm just as flabbergasted and dumbfounded as you when it comes to the Steelers. And we'll talk about that tomorrow, because back to this game and what we've got going on right there. Aaron, is that a Bogey Bros? I think it was a Grunk golfer. I just got it. But I know it shouldn't be Bogey Bros. Is it on the collar here? I think it's Grunk Golfer. You know, like drunk, but with a G. Let's start taking 1,800 shots. You like it? Look at that. We got tacos, tequila, limes. We're preparing for the Day of the Dead. Nick, do I have any early games? I do. I do have early games. I got 2 early games on the card. I do have 2 early games on the card. Couldn't pass them up, man. I could not pass these 2 up. I absolutely love the first 2 on my... I love all of them. I don't want to get caught saying that I don't love one of them, but somebody will call me out on it. But the first 2 are like, okay, let's fucking go. Joey says, in the Nebraska game, I can get both teams to score 3+ in the first quarter. What do I think? I mean, depending on the odds, I kind of like it. But at the same time, you got to remember, I mean, maybe Indiana starts out slow. Maybe they throw a pick 6. Maybe there's a scoop and score with somebody. When I bet little first quarter action bets like that, I don't care who scores. But, I mean, that is definitely enticing. Both to have 3+ is definitely enticing. Mr. Bracken says, love today, Kyle's personal place. Thank you. Ronald says, just don't holler at no chick, right? No. I'll either wear it here or at the country club. And to be honest, I got dressed in the dark this morning and walked out of the fucking house. I was tired this morning. I went out for a steak last night. And hold on. Let me see if I can get this up there on the screen. So they opened up. I don't know if any of you guys are from Arizona or you guys ever heard. They have them in Scottsdale, or they have one in Scottsdale. It's called Bourbon and Bones. And it's Bourbon and Bones, a chop house. And their steaks are just straight phenomenal. The steaks are just phenomenal. So I went out for dinner and drinks last night. Took myself out on a date. And look at these colossal. Oh, why won't it let me do that? Hold on. I was going to show the picture of these colossal shrimp. It had those jumbo colossal shrimp. I swear, like, they were like half the size of my face. Fucking phenomenal. And then there was the steak. Then there was the steak with the fireside flame. I mean, look at this. Oh, why is the size go a little bigger than that? I don't know how to rotate that, but you're shit out of luck. Sorry, there you go. Mauricio says, what does the bet on the screen say? It says Nebraska, Indiana over 9.5 in the first quarter. I don't know why that video was sideways, but I gotta tell you, that steak last night with the peppercorn and the whatever whiskey they put on top and lit on fire and got a little char to it. Oh, I think I'm going back tonight. Thomas, did I get lucky with my date? No comment. Alex says they're called lobsters, right? Oh my God. Look at this thing. Hold on, I'll show it on my phone. Somebody was like, that reminds me of Beetlejuice. I mean, these things were massive yesterday. But I mean, at $10 a piece. Not shrimp. I know there was sound, but I don't know why that the video was sideways. But, oh man, it was... I might go back tonight. It was a $200 dinner to have 2 drinks, 2 colossal shrimp, my steak, asparagus, and of course, Fat Man's got to eat dessert, right? I wasn't going to eat dessert. I was going to eat the rest of my asparagus. And then the lady next to me, as I was sitting at the bar, she asked for a dessert menu, and I was like, oh, fuck this. And I stopped eating my asparagus to save room for creme brulee. Creme brulee. Boy, was it good. Henry Warden, thanks for jumping on board my personal plays today. Stacy, thanks for jumping on board my personal plays, as well as Lionel. I know, Lionel, you double dipped with premium and personal. Ronald, my brother from another mother, double dipping today. Glad to have you on board, as always. James Harris, jumping on board premium plays. Glad to have you on board. Oh, yeah, you want to see that sizzle one more time? Look at this. Oh, man.
Go a little bigger than that.
It was good. It was good. It was, you know... It was like, you know, game of the week was going on, and I didn't go until like 9 o'clock, so it was halftime. We only needed 2 fucking touchdowns the entire second half. BYU over for a 3-in-1 day was rolling, and I had that. I even left yesterday going, yeah, we're going to get that last score. Going to be a big day. Mr. Brackett's jumping on board premium plays today. Glad to have you double dipping. Greg Engel says, I got 10.5 first quarter on Nebraska. I'd probably lay off of it. I mean, there's probably 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, but I would lay off of it at 10.5. 9.5, there's, it's worthy. 10.5, 10.5 is a, Ying jumping on board my personal plays. Glad to have you back on board, Ying, for another winning day. Shop around if you have the ability to on a different book. FanDuel had it at 10.5, or excuse me, 9.5 when I bet it. Speaking of FanDuel, where did my odds crashed? Come on, guys. All right, let's pop that back up. All right, so back to this game because we've just been talking about steaks now. Now I'm fucking hungry. Now I want steak and eggs for breakfast. I lean towards Indiana. Straight up, straight lean towards Indiana. I love everything about this game. I think we're going to see a lot of points. And to be honest, the 10.5 in the first quarter, I'm not opposed to. I just think you lose some value, and it adds a little more risk to it just because of the fact that a field goal, touchdown, and an extra point, and I'm cashing a ticket, whereas you're going to need either 2 field goals or 2 touchdowns in order to cash that ticket. Not to say that they don't miss an extra point, and I ain't rolling with you guys. It's very possible. It is very possible. James Smith, thanks for jumping on board. Guaranteed Saturday today. Glad to have you on board. It's going to be a fun day. Nick Martinez jumping on board my personal plays for yet again another day. Alex says he got 10. I'm not opposed to 10. I think worst case scenario at 10 is you're sitting there with a push because there was a touchdown and a field goal with the extra point. So I'm not opposed to it. But to be honest, guys, I like the over enough to say that we probably get it. But, you know, in order for the total to go over, we don't need the first quarter to go over. So that's why I bet the first quarter is where I did it. If it would have been 10.5 on my side, I wouldn't have bet it. Okay? I would not have bet it if the total was sitting at 10.5 on my side. All right, guys, plenty of you in here. You guys better give out or hit that thumbs up button. I know you guys don't want me to disappear and go straight to members only live, so you better hit that thumbs up button. John says Kyle's like Billy Walters moving the lines. Hey, we've moved the lines plenty in this chat. We've moved the lines as a collective whole plenty in this chat. Wait till we have like a college football or an NFL game of the year. Wait till we have a massive college football or NFL game of the year. Wait till you see what happens with those. Oh, man. Those ones you got to be Johnny on the spot, ready to rock and roll with. Now, let's look at the full game over on this one. Over 48.5. I don't see how it goes under. I mean, I could plead a case why it would go under. You know, defense. But I think we see fireworks in this game. I really do, folks. First quarter over. First half total is 24.5. I love 24. I don't love 24.5. Obviously, the hooks have cost us a little bit. Sean, what's the cutoff for Guaranteed Saturday? 7 p.m. Eastern Time. 7 Eastern Time is the cutoff. So you got plenty of time. But remember, the earlier you bet it, the better odds that you'll probably have. But I don't expect the line to change too much. So even later in the evening, you'll be fine. Ricardo, jumping on board personal plays. Glad to have you on board. By the way, here's the link for anybody that wants to jump on them, either premium plays or my personal plays. That's the link. Or if you go from there and you click on the guaranteed tab, you can get Guaranteed Saturday. You can get by the way, the guaranteed play week package. What does that entail? All right, this is what you get today, because today is a busy day because we've got UFC and we also got PFL. All right, PFL was bought out by Bellator. It's the Battle of the Giants. Francis Ngannou fighting tonight. You've got Guaranteed Saturday. So that $150 guaranteed play week package. This is what you get. You get Guaranteed Saturday today. You also get the UFC Max Fight Pick. You get the UFC Max Fight Pick Parlay. And by the way, you get the guarantee for all three of those. You get the guarantee for everything. And then tomorrow you get the Sunday NFL Guarantee Play. You'll get Wednesday's Soccer Guaranteed Game of the Week, which goes down on the 23rd, they're telling me. And then you'll get my next Guaranteed Game of the Week, which will be sometime towards the end of next week. Possibly Thursday, possibly Friday. Still way too early to even talk about that one. So you get all of those with the guarantees for $150. If you're getting on Guaranteed Saturday, you might as well just buy that other package just because you're getting so much more bang for your dollar. Hell, Guaranteed Saturday normally is $150, but it's on sale for $75. So you really can't go wrong with that package. Trevor jumping on board premium plays today. Glad to have you on board those, brother. And again, Nebraska, first quarter, first half. Look at the second quarter total in this one, guys. Second quarter total sitting at 13.5. All right. There is going to be live betting opportunities in this game based on how the game is going and how the game is rolling. So if you're on the second members only live show, be prepared. We might just be absolutely hammering this game. All right. Might just be hammering this game. Full game over. Full game over. I'm going to tell you guys right now, bet the full game over. Bet the full game over. It's getting ready to go to 49. All right, it's getting ready to go to 49. It's not a premium play. It's not a personal play, but it's like a strong lean. All right, like the UFC strong lean. Bet, a decent amount on it. All right, but it's not a premium play. For instance, premium play, I put, to win $2,000 on a premium or one of my personal plays. The full game over, I got 300 on it. I'm putting it in right now, over 48.5. I will put that one up on the screen, and then we're going to move to the next game. All right, I'm staying off of the side, but if you made me choose, I would take Indiana, but I think there's more value in the total here. Indiana, Nebraska, full game over. I bet to win 300. Nothing huge, but I think we cash it. Over 48.5 right there. That line's getting ready to go to 49. Bet it before it goes to 49. Mauricio says you got second quarter at 7.5. Wow. Alex says we hit 50. You're going to be doing a giveaway. Excellent. We will do a giveaway. Miles Bodie, thanks for jumping on board. I see you got 3 days of my personal plays plus guaranteed Saturday, as well as you just purchased premium plays. Double dipping. Double dipping. James Smith says I'm back. Glad to have you back. Mauricio says why so low? You probably got it really juiced. What is it juiced at? Minus 165? Sounds like a DraftKings line. Is that a DraftKings number? Sounds like a DraftKings number. All right. Moving along, if I ever find my live odds again. God, they keep just disappearing on it. The page keeps crashing. Is that what it is? It just keeps crashing on me? Oh, there it is. Hold on. We got a small window because I screenshotted it. All right. Let me get them back up. Let's take a look. Let's keep gandering around. We got money to be made. We got money to be made. Minus 190, that's why. It's going over. If you give me 7.5, I'd be glad to bet it. Bet it. Minus 190, don't be scared. Juice only matters when you lose. Juice only matters when you lose. You ain't losing that one. I mean, never say never, but... All right, moving down the list. Louisiana, the Ragin' Cajuns. Man, they made us so much money over the years. The Ragin' Cajuns are one of the teams that have made us consistently more money than any team out there in college football over the last, 5 or 6 years? Hell, dating back to when Who Dat Bob's kid played tight end there. You guys remember those days? Even before that. Even before he played there, we have been rolling with the Ragin' Cajuns for what seems like forever. Forever and a day. Here they are, favored on the road against a Coastal Carolina team with a interesting number here today. Just popping it up. Ragin' Cajuns laying 6.5 minus 105. Total on this one sitting at 57.5 minus 105. First half numbers on this one, Louisiana laying 3.5 with a first half total of 28.5. You can do a first half winner, Louisiana money line minus 172, which is definitely something that I like. Ronald sent me a parlay that says Nebraska, Indiana, first half over 13.5. That's a hell of a number right there. UCLA, Rutgers, first half. Ronald, are those individual team totals? I think those are individual team totals, right? Before I read them. Mauricio, can I reach out and touch Clemson? Yeah, well, I'll touch Clemson. Hey, by the way, and they probably don't even play tomorrow or play next Saturday at home. Let me look because I may. Yeah, no, they get a week off tomorrow or next week. I'm trying to go to the Luke Combs charity for the hurricane victims concert in South Carolina next weekend. Is it going to happen? Probably not, but I'm trying. Who Dat Bob says the Raging Cajuns have been steady, and that they have. First half numbers, Cajuns minus 172 on the money line. Full game here. They're a minus 210 money line favorite, laying 6.5. You can find them at 6 as well. Coastal Carolina. They're not a pushover, and especially at home. They're 4-2 on the year. They did just get beat down on the road against James Madison, but I mean, let's be honest, JMU's been beating people down. All right? They've been beating people down. Before that, they had a big win over Old Dominion, and it wasn't a huge win. A lot of points, won by 8. They beat William and Mary. They beat Jacksonville State. Their 2 losses come to James Madison and Virginia. So Coastal Carolina is not going to be a pushover at home. The Raging Cajuns sitting 5-1 on the year. They just came off a big win at home against App State, beating them by 10, 34-24. They beat them by Southern Miss, or they beat Southern Miss, 23-13. A very odd, low-scoring game. That was a very low-scoring game. Thomas says, is Thomas not Ronaldo? And yes, they are individual teams. Well, yeah. Ronaldo just texted me. I had his text open and it popped up the window, so I clicked on it and didn't see them. Didn't bother to read anybody's names. But I'll go over those in just a second after we do this one. But yeah, we'll talk about that, and we'll touch Clemson after this one as well, and we'll do our giveaway. As far as this one goes, I think the Raging Cajuns get the job done. I think it looks very back and forthy during this matchup. I can see them going and one team score, then the next team score, one team score, and the next team score. But one thing that I do like, I like the over. Lean towards the over 57 on this one. Don't have a bet on it, but do like it. And again, I like the Raging Cajuns as well, laying 6. I like them laying 6 or 6.5. I think they get the job done, but I think it happens late. First half money line for Raging Cajuns. Maybe I make a wager on a small one, but the verdict is still out on that one. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to explain the rules because I want whoever wins, obviously. And by the way, hit that thumbs up button. Get us to 60 so I can do another members-only giveaway. All right? Or not members-only, but do another giveaway. Mauricio rule in full effect. Only one guess per person. Do not guess until you hear the sound. I have mastered the hard count and fucking with you guys. If you guess before the music starts, I will time your asses out for 3 minutes. So that way you don't even get to participate. Don't cheat. One guess per entry. Doesn't matter what's on your screen. What matters is on my screen. All right? First one on my screen will win. Do your boy a favor. Don't go like fucking crazy. And remember, I got to be able to see the number. All right? I got to be able to see the number. So with that being said, when you hear the music, you guys can guess. When you hear the music, you can guess. You can do it. You can do it. Maybe I'm not going to false start you guys on the first one. Maybe I'll get you on the second one. But when you hear the music, you can guess. Ready, set, hut. The music's already playing, so I can't really mess with you there. But I'm going to get the next one ready, which will be the Clemson in Virginia game, because that is going to be a matchup. And by the way, this game almost made my personal place. This game almost made my personal place. Jason, what's going on? I already forgot the number. Holy shit. Don't forget the number. All right, we're going to have to make it up or fake it. One of the two. Just kidding. Just kidding. We never fake it. We never fake it. Please. By the way, we do have a winner. 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 Aaron. Nope, that's not 13. It's 31. Aaron, brother, you did win. You were the first one that guessed 31. And the only reason I knew it was coming is because I saw your 30. And I said, oh, I hope he guesses 31 because I don't want to have to look a bazillion times to look for 31. Let's just make it quick and painless. All right? Quick and painless. So, Congratulations, Aaron. I know you're already on my personal plays. I know you're on... Guaranteed Saturday. Aaron, do you have premium plays in your account? Or FC's personal plays? Their group's personal plays today? What do you have in your account? Or what do you not have? Aaron has access to almost absolutely everything. So Aaron has taken advantage to the fullest when we have monster deals. You have everything but soccer? Soccer it is. By the way, there's 2 soccer plays today. Give me 1 second and we'll get you soccer, all right? Give me 1 second here. I saw you jumped on board some of the, was it PFL? All right, now I know how to do it. So give me 1 second and I will get you on it. And then, guys, hit that thumbs up button. I want to give away more packages. All right, more packages. Hit the refresh button to your account. You've got it in your account, Aaron. You're locked, loaded, ready to go. Greg Engel says, Aaron is like myself on every package to make money, baby. Absolutely. All right, Clemson. Clemson is next on the docket. How many likes do we have, guys? How many do we have? You guys, you're 3 away. And there's well over enough people in here to get you guys to do 2 extra giveaways before the game start. Eric, what's going on, man? By the way, huge MMA day. Not only do we get UFC with a UFC Guaranteed Max Fight Pick, as well as a Guaranteed Max Fight Pick parlay today, you also have PFL with a Guaranteed Max Fight Pick in the PFL, which, by the way, PFL Battle of the Giants today. Francis Ngannou fighting, finally. All right, Clemson laying 20.5. Not 25, 20.5. 20.5 a point. Need to cover by 3 touchdowns and 3 extra points. Total on this one, over 57.5. First quarter number on this one. First quarter, over 13.5. First half numbers. Clemson laying 11.5 in the first half, total of 30.5. Don't like anything about the first half, with the exception of maybe the first quarter. Maybe the first quarter over I like. I'm going to be honest, guys. I like Clemson. I almost put this on the card. But there's something that's telling me that 4-2 Virginia comes to play today. Now, Clemson has been just rolling. After I talked a lot of shit about 10th ranked Clemson in the beginning of the season, that the only reason they were in the ranking, hold on, insert foot into mouth, right? I'm the first one to admit when I'm wrong. And I was wrong about Clemson. I talked all kinds of shit. The only reason they're in the rankings is because their name is Clemson. I was wrong. Clemson has been steamrolling anybody that's been in their way since they lost. All right? They are catching steam at the right time. They're 5-1. They just beat up Wake Forest 49-14. They beat Florida State 29-13. They smoked Stanford 40-14. They blew out NC State. They blew out App State. I mean, they put up 66 over App State and 59 over NC State. Their only loss on the year was to Georgia in week number 1. Now, if they played tomorrow, Would Clemson still lose 34-3 over Georgia? I think they still lose, but I don't think it would be an absolute 31-point blowout. All right, so I'm able to admit when I'm wrong. Clemson has been rolling teams, straight rolling. They're getting out of the gate hot. All right, but last game where they beat Wake Forest 49-14, they didn't score a point until the second quarter, and when it got to the second quarter, they put up 28 in the second quarter. Alex says, I got a YouTube message saying Cap Nation goes live in 10 minutes. Yes. It's more like 25 minutes. That's crazy. The second live show. By the way, second live show will start 15 minutes after we get off this one. And we're going to be winding this one down here shortly. Clemson started out slow, and then they just absolutely poured it on Wake Forest in that second quarter. The game against Florida State, they came out firing right off the bat. 17 first quarter points. Only 6 in the second. The game against Stanford, where they beat them 40-14. They came out, put 10 on the board in the first quarter. Only 7 in the second. Virginia, on the other hand, they're coming off that tough home loss against Louisville, where they lost 24-20. They scored 7 out of the get, then nothing in the second. Against Boston College in their 24-14 win, they didn't score anything until the second quarter. They put up 6. As much as I want to bet the first quarter over in this game, I haven't. It's going to have to be Clemson. It's going to have to be Clemson that gets the job done. Even the second quarter total on this one, sitting at 16.5. Clemson is like Heckle and Jive. Like one day, first quarter is fucking money. The second game, first quarter is nothing. And it's the exact opposite for the second quarter. One day they'll put up 7 points. The next they'll put up 28 themselves. So it's a little love-hate relationship with Clemson. But I was wrong about them in the beginning of the season. I'm not opposed to firing on Clemson today. It almost made my personal plays. But it's an early game, and to be honest, guys, I've got other wagers out there that I feel gave me a better opportunity to win, because I'm afraid that Virginia comes back at the end of the game with some bullshit touchdown and somehow gets a backdoor cover. They shouldn't. Michael, what's the issue that you're having? Nobody else is. There's all kinds of orders coming through. Mauricio, thanks for jumping on board my personal plays. Les Myers as well. Aaron Gore jumping on board. Chef Bayer, Devin Jackson, Arthur, Brent jumping on board the FC groups. Greg jumping on board my personal plays. Brent as well jumping on board premium plays. Who Dat Bob jumping on board the Guaranteed Play Week package. I know you've been all over that. You guys have been all over that package. That package is a smoking deal. But what issues do you seem to be having? Because it's not on our end. I don't even see anything in the recent transactions that failed. Trying to see. I don't see nothing on our system, so it's got to be on your end. Gotta be on your end. Try a different card. But it's not on ours. Jason says, writing these with you on these two posted plays, big dog. I think we cash them both. I think we cash them both. All right. Let's do another giveaway. Game starting in 5 minutes. Game starting in 5 minutes. When you hear the music, you can go. I don't got time to false start, you guys. One guess, Mauricio rule in full effect. When you hear the music, ready, rock, and roll, you can win again. So, Aaron, you can win. Haven't seen Brennan Bell yet, so he's giving you guys all a chance to win. Although Chef Bear is in the house. First one to guess the number wins. Kind of threw that contest at you guys. I'm sure you guys weren't even prepared for it. Somebody's going backwards. Or somebody needs to go backwards. Man, some of you guys are close. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. By the way, the lucky number was 41. Yeah, that chicken scratch says 41. Renaud, my brother from another mother who said he can't win one. You've got the, I know you're already on, you're double dipping, so you're triple dipping now, brother. You've got the FC Groups plays. They've been hot. They have been hot. And theirs are all later. So you've got mine that are early. You got theirs that are later. But you guessed 41 less. You came in right after. Literally right after. Not even a tenth of a second after. So. You're going to have plays in your account too, Les, so just give me a second. You're going to have the FC Groups plays in theirs in your account as well. Look at me just giving away it. Because I'm in a good... See, you guys get me in a good mood. Look at that. Jeff, good morning. Ronald says give it to somebody else. Let me see. I'm going to scroll up. You already got it in your account, Ronald, because I know you always pay it forward, but it's in your account. I'm going to randomly select somebody. Okay? Oh, Brandon Bell was here. He was trying. Let's see. I need to scroll all the way up and find out exactly where I can scroll from. Okay, here we go. All right, we're scrolling. Ronald, you're too kind, man. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. William Chi, brother. William Chi, you've got plays. William Chi, my brother William. My brother William's got them. William, I'm going to give you the access to the FC Groups plays because theirs all start later. That way you have time to get them in, okay? William, you are a winner. Thank you, Ronald, for paying it forward. You're killing me. Give it to somebody else. It's already in your account. K1 bets you did not have 41 before them, unfortunately. You were well after them. I saw yours. but yours was well after them. All right. All right. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. William, you're not betting? No problem. All right. For the shirt? Hey, this ugly ass thing cost me $100. All right. Enter one time. Because we're doing them. I want to know who's still here. Post your city and state one time. One time. If you post your city and state 2 times, you're disqualified. Post your city and state 1 time. That way I can select people from the city and states. Post city and state down below. You got to post, not I'm here. You got to post city and state. Not I'm here. City and state 1 time. Just like Manuel did. Just like Michael Urban did. We'll give you guys a couple minutes. Frankie, thanks for jumping on board my personal plays for today. Steven, Who Dat Bob jumping on board personal plays. Mauricio jumping on board my personal plays. Glad to have all of you guys on board. Remember, post it 1 time. City and state, where you are from. Or city and Providence. There we go, Brian. I don't have a state, I'm Canadian. Love it. City and Providence works. I'm jealous. K-Win down in the Bahamas. You guys got another 2 minutes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The Army game is underway with a kickoff by ECU being returned to the 22-yard line. Les up in Post Falls, Idaho. CMM, Renaud wants to get you a membership for today. So go to our website, cappersdirect.com. Click on the premium tab. Create an account. Come back and let me know what your username is. That way I can activate your account courtesy of Renaud. Thank you, Renaud, for always bringing on new members to us. Absolutely love it. So CMM, you're still in the drawing. Greg's practically my neighbor. I'm actually curious, Greg, how close we are. I think I looked up before. I don't think we're very far apart. Glendale's just on the other side of the wash for me. Oh yeah, we're not far at all. I'm just north of you. I'm on 80 in the 83rd and Pinnacle Peak area. It doesn't matter what you select. You're going to get the FC Group's personal plays for today. So it doesn't matter which package you select. You just got to click one, click the next button, create an account, and then let me know what your username is. Don't enter a credit card. Alrighty. Alrighty, who's ready? Do I think USC wins today? Come on! Come on! Aaron says, we talked about it before, Cap Nation Family Meetup. I am going to email, I just haven't had a chance, email out all the members to find out about a possible Vegas trip in December as well. Obviously, March Madness would be cool too. All right, here we go. I'm going to scroll from everybody that guessed city and or that didn't guess, that posted city and state. I am going to scroll up and down and give away a package on our site. Aaron says, I noticed that you were in the Municipal brand. They just came out with golf shoes, the most comfortable shoes I have ever owned. Highly recommend. I haven't got any other shoes, but I've got plenty of his shirts. I will say this. If you guys know, I've stopped. I haven't bought a Travis. You guys know I have been a Travis Matthews snob since before Travis Matthews was even on the map. I supported Travis Matthews from the very beginning, moving on. Their quality has came down so drastically. I can wash these shirts, Bogey Bros or Grunk Golfers. I could wash them 30 times and the collars will still stand up. Man, you wash a Travis Matthews one time and they're down to here. You buy a regular t-shirt for Travis Matthews one time and just the regular collars hanging down here, like a Hanes wife beater lasts longer. The quality has been horrible. Municipal, I bought, and that's Mark Wahlberg's company. I bought a couple of his shirts when they first came out, before it started building the brand. They have been washed 50 times. They haven't faded. The collars still hang tall. From their polos to their t-shirts, extremely impressed with the quality of just their regular t-shirts. I've got a pair of his workout shorts. But the shoes, I haven't bought any, but they're definitely coming. I will definitely get a pair of his shoes. That's good to know, Aaron, because I'm severely flat-footed, like there's zero arch. CMM, I got you. Just give me a minute. There's no place on the FC group's place until the afternoon, so you'll be okay. By the way, Army must have got a turnover because they're in the red zone. Oh, Ronald, you want them to have premium plays? Deal. Deal. Give me a second, CMM. We'll get you going. We'll get you going, Chad. Ronald wants you to have premium plays for today to get a taste of them. One is already gone, but you can still live bet it. But all the rest are there. Just hit the refresh button in your account. You'll see it. Glad to have you on board, Chad. Glad to have you on board. Thank you, Ronald. CMM, welcome to the members. By the way, the members only live show, we're going to do a giveaway because Chad makes 5. Chad makes 5 new YouTube members. So during the members only live show, we'll do another giveaway. Thank you, Ronald. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, I got to do the giveaway. Hold on. We got to do the giveaway. Let me scroll up, scroll down, scroll up, scroll up. And Thomas, weren't you just crying that you never win? I've never won, Kyle. You just won. All right? We're breaking barriers today. I know you're double dipping, so you're going to have the FC Groups plays, which don't start until later. They are in your account. By the way, Army throwing a 13-yard touchdown. Aaron says, I agree. Collars fade on first watch. The quality of Travis Matthews. I mean, hold on. Oh, I'm not wearing them today. I actually have Travis Matthews shorts, Travis Matthews socks, I usually wear Travis Matthews shoes. Their shoes are phenomenal. But I will be honest, even their shoes, Aaron, they wear out faster than any other shoe I've ever had. And they're extremely comfortable, and they're nice looking for somebody that's severely flat-footed. But their shoes wear out faster than anything I've ever owned. And for $170 a pair of shoes, or whatever they are, 150 now, I definitely haven't been on the Travis Matthews bandwagon in a while. I do like his socks, though. All right, folks, we're going to get off this live show, and we're going to reset, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes for a members-only live show. The members-only live show, in fact, I'm going to get off live, I'm going to restart the computer, and I'm going to put that live feed up. It will start so that way the chat can go. I will get that feed up. UCLA getting ready to score. There we go. Touchdown UCLA. Touchdown UCLA. That way I can get the live chat up and running for the second live show. Please, guys, if you want to come join the second live show, you have to be a YouTube exclusive member. It's not expensive. It's less than $10 a month. It is less than $10 a month. It is $9.99 to get you the bare bones access, which gets you access to the live show. The Cap Nation family member, which is $14.99 a month. Yes, $14.99 a month. Will get you access to more additional videos and more extra content. The link is down below in the comment section, or maybe you see the join now or the dollar symbol. Click it, click the join. Get your name in green. Come join us for the members only live show. It's going to be 100% geared towards live wagering for the games that are going on. All right, any live wagers that I make, I will give to you guys. We'll post it up in this, up on the screen just like these. All right, just like these, I will post them. So let's have some fun. I haven't seen a score or anybody say anything about the Nebraska game. Hopefully they've got a score or close to it. Arizona State getting ready to score. Indiana third and one coming. Yeah, Aaron, shoes phenomenally comfortable, extremely comfortable, but like you said, the heels wear out. I stopped doing slip-ons. I've actually the last year, because I've got so many pairs. I have a closet full of those shoes because they're so comfortable. Me being flat-footed, I didn't want them to go away. So I bought a shit ton when they were on sale for Black Friday 2 years ago. But the last year, I'm not even lazy anymore. I untie them, I slip my foot in, the heels still wear out. And normally, they wear out when you slide them in without actually untying them and putting your foot in. But no, I untie them, slip them on like normal, then retie them every day, and them fuckers still wear out way too quick. All right, guys, I'm going to get off this live show. I wish we got through more today. Maybe we need to do this one a little bit earlier next Saturday. That way we can talk a little bit more about college football. Maybe we'll look at that when how early it's going to have to be when you guys participate in daylight savings time. Who dat Bob says, thanks, Kyle. Good luck, Cap Nation. See you in a little while. Yeah, we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. And let's have some fun. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys in the next live show. And did anybody else score yet? Clemson moving the ball. Clemson moving the ball. Indiana at the 33 of Nebraska. Again, thank you, Renault, for everything that you did. All right, guys. We'll see you guys in a few minutes on the Members Only Live. Come join us if you're not.